shot a monster.
So this is the video diary of my 2015 whitetail season here in Massachusetts. I had a great year all around hunting. I bought a new Matthews this year, Matthews Chillar, and I was able to kill my first turkey with a bullhead this season. Caught a nice tom with the bullhead. Then in September, a friend of mine and I went out to Colorado elk hunting on a do-it-yourself elk hunt, and we had an unbelievable time. And I actually was able to release an arrow on the second to last day on a big bull elk at like 18 yards on the ground. Long story short, we pushed him out of his bed. Big rookie mistake. Never recovered him. Definitely killed him, but never recovered him. Still losing sleep over that one. But this whitetail season made up for it. Had a lot of action. I could have shot a lot of deer, passed a bunch of younger bucks. And I was able to tag out on 2 mature bucks, heavy mature bucks. The first one was one that I was hunting the year before at a new spot. Saw him at the beginning of the season, and then he winded me, never saw him again. And then the last one, second one that I shot later in the season was just an old battler that broke his beam and points off. He was just an old warrior buck. Both of them heavy deer. Only negative part of the season is I did get a lot of good footage, but I didn't get either kill on video. The first buck that I got, I had the camera rolling. I was in a new tree stand, and first time ever hunting that spot. The camera arm wasn't balanced. Couldn't get the camera around. It was getting dark. I left the camera running, but never actually got the kill shot on. Second deer came down right at first light, right after I got my tree stand. I didn't even have time to get an arrow knocked, never mind have my camera set up or anything. So literally the deer came down and I shot him. Got all the recovery footage for both deer, and again got some other good footage of other deer. All in all, I hope you enjoy the video. We're going to go right into the very first hunt, the first week of the season, and this is the 8-point, 192-pound 8-pointer that I shot. First sit in the stand.
Alright, heading into a spot near my house that I got pictures of. Big buck. He's a buck I was hunting last year, and we saw him one time, beginning of the season, and actually it was exactly the same time I saw him, the first Friday of the season. And he winded me, and that was it. It's a good wind tonight, so I got out of work early today. Perfect wind. He's coming from where I think he is. So I'm hoping I'm in here for at least a couple of hours. It's getting late, but hopefully we'll get a glimpse of him, or maybe he's still coming up on the trail cam. I'm only going to check one trail camera, and that's it. It's right near my stand. I'm not going to go check the other one. It's too risky to spread some scent, so we'll see. Head down into these power lines, into the woods.
It's starting to get late. It's probably about another hour or so, maybe, of light. Haven't heard or seen anything. It was really, really windy in here earlier. It just calmed down a little bit. It's been windy all day. Hoping that I can at least see something moving. Hoping I can see that buck from last year that's moving in there. Just the buck I'm in here after is this big wide buck. It's big body. Hoping he's in here, but we'll see. Just got a little bit of time left.
So it's the first Friday of the night, Friday of the season. I just shot a nice buck. And I honestly don't know if it's the big buck that I'm after. Because I thought it was a small buck at first when I saw it with the naked eye, but the body looked real big. And then when I looked through the binoculars, it was, I saw it was a nice rack, but I didn't think it was the big buck because it just didn't look like it had a white and tall rack. But he was walking away and I grunted at him. And he stopped for like 5 minutes and turned, and he came up with just enough shooting light. And I shot him at 20 yards, and when he was walking up at me in the naked eye, even in the dark, I could see that he had a wide rack, and that's why I think it's this buck, but it could be just another one in here. That either way, it's a pretty nice buck, and I think I heard him crash. So I'm gonna give him some time. I'm gonna see if I can get some help, somebody help. But I'm pretty pumped right now. I think that's him. I don't know if that's him.
That's him.
No, I don't know if that's him. I think it's a different buck. Holy cow. That's a nice buck. That's a mature buck, dude. I don't think that's him. The tines look no, that's not him. That's a different buck.
Congratulations.
You know what? I think this is the buck that I was hunting last year. And the one that I got pictures of is a different, bigger buck that I never saw before.
Oh yeah.
Look how wide he is. I think this is him from last year. This is the one from last year. This is fucked up. This is screwed up, I mean. Look at him, dude.
That's wide.
Yeah, this is the same one I was hunting last year. And I have pictures of a bigger buck in here. And I thought it was him, and it's not. Because he's got shorter tines and he's got brow tines.
I said, did you hear when I said, here he is?
He's right where I thought he was.
Huh?
It's right where I thought it was.
Is that my phone or your phone?
Let me just tell Heather I got him. So what do you think he's over 200? I think he's like 180, I say. I don't think he's bigger than... All right, he's off the ground. I can't even see what it is with the light.
200 is right there. Where'd you pull
Oh yeah, no, he's not 200. He's 190, it looks like.
Well, it's October 31st, it's Halloween, it's in the morning. Just saw a fisher cat come by. It's pretty cold, it's about 30, 32 degrees out. And I haven't seen any deer anyways. I wasn't even gonna hunt this morning, but I needed to kind of collect my thoughts today because I think I made the decision to put my dog down in a few days. And he's gonna be 15 in like a week. He's like my firstborn son, so it's a pretty awful experience. So I just figured I'd get out in the woods, think about things, make sure it's the right decision, which I think it is. I shot a big wide 8-pointer last week out of this stand, about eight days ago. And there's another one in here that's even bigger. I think he's a 6 with no brow tines. He's a big, tall rack. I got pictures of him this year. So I thought I'd come in here in the morning and see if I can get him coming back into the bedding area, but the wind is not blowing like it's supposed to. The buck last week I shot came from the wrong direction, downwind, and I still shot him, so let's hope and get some luck this morning. Well, it's November 8th, Saturday morning, and I'm in my favorite tree stand, and it's the first time I've been in here all season. I have a trail camera that's been sitting in here since September, and I have not touched it. It's probably dead now, but I'm really anxious to see if there's anything on it, and what's on it. I think it's about 8 o'clock, 7:30, something like that. It's warm, probably 60 out. Windy though, it's a cool wind. I don't know, it's weird, but it's a cool wind, but it's too warm out. Things should be happening, so even when it's warm, the rut going, they still should be moving. I'm hoping to at least get a glimpse of something. I only saw a couple open scrapes on my walk-in, and that was about it, and it was down at the beginning of the trails.
Big buck diving does. Damn it. Big buck chasing 2 does.
Well, just had a nice buck come in. I don't think he was a mature buck. It happened real fast. It's so windy right now. It's calm, but it's been so windy you can't hear anything. I saw him come running down the hill. And when I first saw him, I thought it was actually a nice buck. I thought his rack was past his ears, but I thought he was spooked. Didn't realize he had 2 does that he was chasing right down here. I had him broadside. I got a little bit of footage of him standing broadside about 30 yards away. I couldn't tell if that was, if he was a good enough buck to shoot, so his body didn't look that big, but it was kind of happening fast, so by the time I could make any decisions, he took off to my left and chased one of the 2 does, and then took off, and they went up over the hill. All right, it's November 8th in the evening, and I am behind the house with a world-famous deer hunting guide of Massachusetts. His name is Chase Pullis. Chase, is this your first hunt? Or have you done hundreds of hunts? Shh, whisper. Get a whisper. How many hunts have you done? How many?
How many?
1?
1.
Shh, you gotta whisper, buddy. So we're behind our house, and we heard there's a giant buck living back here, right? We've heard rumors that there's a giant back here, so we're waiting for him to come slip in behind these houses right here, down this little draw. Maybe chasing a doe like Daddy saw this morning. We gotta be quiet, right? Alright. Remember, what do we do if we see a deer coming?
Don't make a peep.
Shh, okay, you gotta whisper though, okay?
Don't make a peep.
Right, don't move, okay? Alright. Keep your eyes out. This is the best time right now. Okay? Alright. Give us the thumbs up. Give us a thumbs up. Alright. I think it's November 9th, and I think it's about 35 degrees out. I think this morning's gonna be a great morning. I really do. I think I'm gonna see bucks chasing today. I really do. I saw a buck in here 2 days ago in the morning chase a nice buck Not a huge rack, but he was mature. He was chasing a doe around, so I think things are gonna happen this morning. I feel really good about this morning. That doe's gonna just be getting there anyways. up in that little tree. I hope your daddy don't see her near. Look at him, he's gonna come down and do something with this little spike.